Okay, guys, welcome back to another edition of the Paki Bros podcast.
Welcome back, guys. So now it's the holiday season, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's like, I'm sure, have plans for the holiday and coming towards the new year,
Yeah.
2023.
2023.
And I'm sure people have goals and what do you call it, bro? Revolutions, right?
No. Resolutions.
Resolutions, not revolutions. Sorry.
Resolutions.
So New Year resolutions, So have we actually like completed a new resolution, bro?
New Year resolution. Honestly, I guess you see, it wasn't a completion, It wasn't a completion. It's just like I never thought
milestone.
A milestone.
Like a check. A check in your you tick off all your list that you want to do.
Actually, for me personally, I never ever believed in resolutions.
Yeah,
because I had difficulty in keeping it to them.
True. Actually, resolutions to me is just like a person who wants to achieve something. But I think it's better not to say your resolutions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Because if you don't say it, then it's fucked up. Really.
Yeah, just do it, right?
Exactly.
But then again, if people who have resolutions upcoming in this upcoming 2023, please stick to it, adhere to it. And I can only tell you one thing: motivation does not last forever, but discipline always lasts. So no matter what, just stick to the course and stick to your road or stick to the...
But some resolutions are a bit difficult compared to others, bro.
Yeah, but then again, life is difficult, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to stick to it, just make sure that you stick to it and don't give up halfway. And then you come up with another resolution again. There's no point, right? So, but then again, I want to ask you what's your resolution.
Lucky, bro. Lucky.
Why? But... okay, as Paki Bros Podcast, our New Year's resolution is to always keep you guys updated with our content,
hopefully
we're still trying to like actually provide more content, brainstorming more ideas. As you can see that we are considered like not the new millennial.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a bit like, towards more to the older side.
Some of you may agree with us, some of you may not.
Disagree. So, but it doesn't matter. Everybody has their own perspective. Everybody has their own opinions. It's fair, But then again, thank you for those people who actually believe in us. And
thank you for all the nice words that you guys say.
Yeah, I mean, really from the bottom of our heart, we can't thank you enough. And we will still be going. And our next year resolution is to keep them entertained with more and more of content. We'll still be doing podcasts. We're still doing some videos for TikTok, and we'll keep you guys updated. But for today, I mean, people actually want us to share more of these paranormal ghost stories. Right?
So cool.
So actually, he has a lot more because this guy has a lot more paranormal stories than me. I can.
Basically, the stories are not only for me. It's not me. The story is basically of my experiences and my friends who share with me their experiences.
Exactly. So it's a collection of ghost stories. And speaking of which, right now, paranormal stories are very rampant, especially in TikTok, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of people are actually telling stories, and then there's this new AI filter,
correct. When you take a picture.
Yeah.
I took one in my house, bro.
Yeah. Did you see anything?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, serious?
There was a lady.
There was a lady?
In my house.
Oh, hi.
She was not hot, she's just an enemy.
Yeah, she said, of course, but I don't know. But is there like a explanation to it? Is it a scientific explanation or a technological explanation?
I think this is technological, bro.
Yeah. So do you think did they really capture something?
Okay, so basically for me, it was near the luggage.
Yeah.
Okay, then there was a shirt which was hanging on the windows.
It could.
So from there, I'm assuming that the AI thought
it was a human.
Exactly.
Yeah. So guys, sometimes, I mean, like,
don't freak yourself out too much.
Yeah. I mean, of course, there are spiritual beings,
Unless, of course, the room is empty.
But some people took it when the room is empty, bro.
That's a bit shitty.
Yeah, so I think... so I hope the developers would actually address this, because everybody is like freaking out, right?
Yep.
But don't freak out, guys. Just take it as if like it's just another, entertainment, You're using your AI filter. So, anyway, before we start to our paranormal ghost stories, right? I really like... I know there's a lot of paranormal groups going on in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
Like they go to certain ulu places and like...
Would you like them to invite us?
Ooh. Yeah, it would be nice, I mean, to
a nice experience.
It would be a nice experience to come and see, or probably we would invite you guys here. We want to hear from you guys, like your experiences. Any paranormal groups out there who have actually like explored abandoned places or haunted places in Singapore or overseas? You could probably we would like to hear from you and be our guest in our studio if you want, if you prefer. It'd be an honor. You can share your stories and let the people know that how is it like being in a paranormal group? Like what does it take to be a paranormal group investigator.
Sure.
Yeah, and okay, that's it. We will start our story now, and then we'll probably be injecting more of information that we will need from you guys. Yeah, come on.
All right. So the first story, bro. Okay.
Yep.
First paranormal story. Yeah, it's basically about a colleague of mine. Okay, and he went to Bangkok.
Huh?
Okay. In Thailand.
Okay. I don't know I don't want to know what he does there, lah.
No, he went with his family, bro.
Oh, family. Okay.
Chill, bro.
Okay. Okay.
So this dude, friend of mine, went to Bangkok with his family, his wife and daughter.
Okay.
Okay. So all I would say that he stayed in the hotel with a letter A, something like that. That's what I
won't
remember.
be mentioning names, huh?
Won't be mentioning names, lah. So what happened was,
is it a prominent hotel?
we won't be mentioning names.
Okay, we won't be mentioning names. Okay, alright.
Okay, so basically the story is that my friend checked into this hotel in Bangkok, and then he usually, all right, smokes downstairs.
I see.
He doesn't smoke in the room. Okay.
Non-smoking room.
No, non-smoking room.
Yeah.
So even if he take a smoking room, he doesn't smoke because of his wife and kid. So he always goes smoke downstairs. And then the wife, all of a sudden said, never mind, I just smoke here. After the first night.
Okay.
After the first night. The next night, he wanted to go smoke downstairs. The wife said, just smoke here. Then he was like, usually you always ask me to go downstairs or whatever to smoke.
Yeah.
So now you just smoke here.
Yeah.
So he asked the wife what happened
Okay.
and to share with me.
Yeah.
So the wife say, it's okay. We go back to Singapore, then we share. All the way, bro. Imagine it was a 5-night holiday in Bangkok. And she didn't want to share,
But did he have a good time or?
Yeah, exactly. But everything was normal. It's just that whenever at night they go back to the hotel, the wife, her face will start to change a bit. So more serious kind of thing, So what happened basically?
So they got back to Singapore, then she shared the
Then
story.
only, even in the airplane, he asked, what happened? She don't say.
Okay.
Until she basically touched back Singapore,
Okay.
then only she said
Yeah.
So what she experienced was the first night. Okay, the first night she was asleep in a room. Okay, the entire room was burnt, bro. Okay, was burnt to a crisp, the entire room. And then there was this old man. So this old man, basically, she knew something was amiss because she couldn't see his feet. All right, she couldn't see his feet. It's just like the pants are on the ground, so-called
floating.
Feels like a floating effect.
Like an apparition.
So then this fella coming to her, his head is down. Then when he looked at her, he told her, "You don't change room, You change room, I follow you back to Singapore." So she freaked out, bro.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she was just stunned.
So that's why she didn't change room.
Was that because the husband also asked her, "You want to change room?
Okay.
We change room. No, if you feel uncomfortable." No, she said, no. She was like that. She didn't want to change room and all that.
Okay, alright.
So after that, she said, "You don't change room? If not, I follow you back to Singapore." I have no idea how that old man knows she's from Singapore, bro. Okay? So after that incident, there was another weird thing which was connected to the incident.
Okay.
So this is basically the daughter. The daughter has a doll which is very, I would say, she really sayang this doll. Okay. So everywhere
it's a normal doll.
It's a normal doll.
Okay.
So everywhere she goes, she will bring this doll.
Okay.
Okay, that kind of thing. So one night in the hotel room, while watching TV, suddenly the daughter flung the doll, bro, across the room.
I mean, she threw.
She threw. Then like my friend is like, why is how you throw your doll? The kesayangan apa?
Yeah.
Then she said, "No, Papa, the doll very bad." Then she said, "What do you mean?" So this is what she so-called saw from the girls.
Okay.
Kids don't lie, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so she saw the doll looking at her like that.
Whoa.
Exactly.
You want to show them?
Huh?
You want to show them?
You want to show? Basically, the doll was doing this. So moving his eyes left to right. Bro.
Wow. Okay.
Exactly. So with that being said, she threw the doll halfway across the room. So and then my friend decided to get rid of the doll.
For sure, bro.
Exactly.
On the same day,
On the same night, threw away the door.
Through the world, yeah.
And then after that, thankfully for them was the next night they were checking out already. The next day they were checking out already. So that was happened on the last night. So there was the two weird things that actually happened when they go on this holiday in Bangkok.
So you see, but you know, sometimes overseas we don't know the place, bro. We don't know what happened in the rooms. But I think, bro, sorry to say, you came from the hotel, right? Right?
Yeah.
So do you believe that every hotel has its own story?
I guess you see, any building, any place.
Building, has its own story, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you might see that outside, wow, it looks so magnificent, so modern, right? But you don't know what secrets it betray at night, right?
One story I have was basically this happened to my cousin. Okay, my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So she was with the husband.
Okay.
So they went to Balai. All right. The cousin,
Tanjung Balai,
Tanjung Balai, Indonesia, the island.
Okay.
So went to Balai.
All right.
So what happened in this story was that I think Balai is still a kampung area generally speaking. I mean, it's not really so developed so much. Yeah, there are buildings here and there, but it's not like a metropolitan city. It's just a island. So they were staying in this hotel. Okay, I'm not gonna mention names. Hotel start letter M. You guys can figure out yourself.
M.
M. Okay. So
Majlis.
mother.
Okay.
So what happened was when they checked, this one husband and wife only.
Okay.
No kids. So what happened was my cousin told me, the guy
Yeah.
he said, I went back home. So I went to the hotel after the night we were going out with my wife because we went to visit some relatives there.
Okay.
So when she went there, when she went to sleep, I also dozed off . So halfway, I could hear her mumbling or muffling.
Your cousin is talking. Yeah.
Something like that.
Like that.
Like
someone
that.
is.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then when he woke up so I said, hey, what's wrong? Then she woke up, and the first thing she asked him, what took you so long?
You mean what took your cousin so long to wake her up?
To wake her up.
I mean, she was there for quite a while.
Exactly. That's what she felt.
Yeah.
So my cousin was like, no I heard you, so I woke up and I wake you up.
Yeah.
Then she keep quiet. Then she like gaze around the room.
Oh boy.
After that, my cousin asked what's wrong. Then she said, wait first. So they on the Surah Ayatul Kursi.
Yeah.
So play, I don't let you play on.
Okay.
So then she sit up and she said that something followed them back.
From?
God knows where. So back into the hotel.
This is in Tanjung Balai.
Balai,
Okay.
Indonesia.
All right.
So the initial part was it happened in the dream, bro.
So the story or whatever the thing that she sees is in her dream, subconscious.
It's in a dream. So, but the dream felt so real, like deja vu kind, is because it's in that room. It's in their hotel room.
I see.
The dream was happening.
So she's dreaming about her own room, about that room. Okay,
exactly.
All right.
So what happened was, as she was sleeping, there's a lady who came, and she sat at the edge of the bed.
Okay.
Lady in white, bro.
Jana bro.
Perhaps I'm assuming This is what she said
Okay.
Lady in white kind of thing, sitting at the edge of the bed. So what happened next was that this lady first was just looking at her. So she reached out, bro. She reached out and started to grab and scratch at my cousin's wife.
Wow, this is some hardcore, bro. Really?
Exactly. So what my cousin's wife was saying, she was saying La ilaha illallah, La ilaha.
She was reciting. She's good, yeah.
So but it sounded muffled like in dreams kind of thing, you see. So after that, my cousin woke up from there. And when she woke up, woke her up, so she wake up and the thing was no longer there. So then they stayed one more night, bro, to go.
So did they stay in the same room?
They stay in the same room, bro. So this time, my cousin kira the special force, bro. So he stayed there. He let his wife sleep.
So he like on guard lah.
He on guard lah, guard
Okay,
duty lah. While the wife sleep
Okay.
because the wife said, let me sleep first lah.
Maybe she was tired lah. Couldn't probably
that
sleep.
kind of thing.
So did your cousin experience anything?
Apparently no, because I mean throughout the whole night he just on the surah, kind of thing. So he was just using his phone lah. But it was also like for him, he said that he also was hoping not to see anything lah.
For sure lah, yeah.
Because sometimes we are just caught unaware, bro. And sometimes these things perhaps when they do show themselves, when you let your guard down, so called.
Unexpected.
Unexpected,
yeah.
Then suddenly you see something like that.
Yeah.
So in hotel wise, there is actually a few lah. One of my this is a hotel in Singapore. It's a hotel in Singapore.
You know the name, right?
Yeah, I know the name.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say that.
Okay.
So it's a hotel in Singapore. So this Japanese guest. Okay, my friend was working there. This was my friend was working there.
Japanese guest.
So Japanese guests came to Singapore. But sometimes you see, the thing that sometimes scares people is not necessarily the visual of a ghost.
It can be weird
or
things.
jinn or whatever.
It can be weird things.
Exactly. So same for this guy. So my friend was working there, and then all of a sudden, this guest, Japanese guy, just checked in. And then he came down and he was ringing the bell at the counter, the ting, 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 check out.
He will say all that.
He was just saying, check out. So the staff came. Sir, come down. What happened?
Okay.
No, check out now. He was like that. So my friend also came because of the commotion, right?
Yeah.
So my friend came and then said, sir, come down, sir.
Okay.
Tell us what happened.
Okay.
Then he said, ghost, room. So he couldn't make out lah. Then my friend was like, goes in the room. Takkan hantu je. So he said, you saw ghost? No. Then luggage. Then after luggage. So luggage in the room, bro. He said, luggage here.
Moving,
luggage,
moving on its own lah.
Moving on its own. So it freaked him out.
Dia mesti macam move. Okay, say luggage move lah. I mean, Japanese. Honda yo.
What the hell was that, bro?
Dia macam terperanjat lah.
Okay.
You know dia so. Check out dia.
Lari, bro.
Banzai.
So then the manager is like,
did he offer to actually change his room or
he
like upgrade him or something?
He doesn't get up, bro.
He doesn't want to stay in the hotel. Wow.
But the funny thing is, you bring your luggage along with you, what?
Huh? Sorry?
You bring his luggage along with him, bro.
When you come down?
I have to lah. Because you got checking out, right? You have to bring your luggage, bro.
He didn't bring?
He bring.
Means he's ready to go out already.
Exactly. So he freaked out in that lah.
Oh.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Well, which comes to another point. Sometimes when we go holiday, we want to have a good time. But sometimes, right, when you go certain ustads or people who are really good at this, like the people who do ruqyah, right?
Yeah, correct.
They advise once you go into the room to actually recite surahs from the Quran and also to seek help from God lah, because you are actually going, because you don't know what happened, the history of the room, bro. Like maybe like just now when you say that the Bangkok guy, your friend went to Bangkok and he was approached by the man, burned like a man, and the room was burned to a crisp. Probably could happen. Maybe the place was burned down before.
Yeah, perhaps.
And the spirits of the jinn there decided to make it like its home and actually disturb people who are actually living in that room. So yeah, I mean, it's no surprise. I mean, like, if I'm sure that when you go overseas, there's surely things that unnatural or strange things that happen. Especially if you go to places like, like Indonesia, for example. Yeah, because it's I won't say it's a hot spot for jinns. You know what I mean? Right. I mean, every time you go to Indonesia, like, mesti.
So there are certain stories to
certain stories that had to be felt,
Like one thing, okay, sometimes it's always about hotels, bro.
Yeah, of course,
okay,
for
so
sure.
like personally, this is my own experience, bro.
Oh, you?
My own experience, So many years ago, I was working in a certain hospital.
I remember the hospital, okay? Because I know you, but we won't mention the hospital name.
Yeah, we won't mention the hospital name.
Yeah.
So this hospital, it has a office on the 7th floor. Okay, which basically you need to lock up lah. after everybody's done.
Okay. Yeah.
So usually about 8 plus, 9 plus, or 10 plus sometimes lah.
Okay.
So we go up and we lock up and all that. So after we do our rounds
Yeah.
So what happened was in this hospital I went to go for my rounds and then supposed to lock up that 7th floor office. So the office, the front doors are automatic magnetic lock, bro. So you don't have to touch the front doors. The back doors are wooden doors.
So it has to be done manually.
Yes, manually.
The front door is plugged.
Exactly done.
Okay.
Timer, they have a timer.
Timer. Okay.
So I came from the back using the cargo lift to go up.
Yeah.
So when I went in,
This was at night.
yeah, bro. This was that day was a bit late. I think it was 10 plus 11ish.
You were doing the night shift, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Alone?
no, I had 2 persons.
But you had to go there alone. Okay.
Obviously, one person downstairs lah.
Okay.
So I went up, and then the entire floor lights were on lah.
Okay.
Lights were on because they didn't off it, so it's our duty to go off the lights and all that.
Okay.
So I went in, then after that, room by room lah. It's an office, you see. There are different departments and kind of thing. So I went in, I walked one round, I switched off all the lights, ensure that nobody is in the office, the floor.
Exactly.
So as I was walking, and then I switched off everything, then I came out, so I closed the wooden door. Okay, I locked the wooden door. So after I took about 3 steps away, bro, I literally could hear and felt the wooden door, ding 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 ding. Like
Somebody was shaking the wooden door.
Exactly.
The manual wooden door, right?
The manual wooden door.
The locked door.
Locked door.
But nobody's inside, right?
Exactly. So I.
But you assume there was somebody inside.
So my thinking was I fucked up. No, I locked somebody inside.
That was the first thought. You didn't thought it was like a
it wasn't paranormal thing. So I opened up. I opened up.
Okay,
I opened up. I on the lights.
Are you okay, sir? Are you okay?
I said I'm sorry.
Okay.
Exactly. So I said I apologize.
Yeah.
Then after that, I went to the toilet to check. Then nobody was there. So I walked one more round.
Just to find whether is there anybody there.
Who I locked in. Basically,
there was no one.
There's no one, bro.
So when you found out that, man, I'm the only one here. What do you do, bro?
Then after that, I felt like, there's a saying, the bulu rumah naik, bro.
You felt there was energy, there was a presence.
So
you just feel like something was wrong.
Then I was like, fuck. Then I was like, fuck this shit. I went down, bro.
Did you run?
No, bro. I just went down. But then, fast, walk fast. I wouldn't say I run. I wouldn't say I run, but I walked. The speed increased.
Okay. For sure, yeah.
They went down. So that was the personal experience I had.
Personal experience, wow.
Sometimes these things also happens, not only in, I would say, hospital, but sure, in NS. NS, you have plenty of stories.
For sure. National Service stories is full of supernatural. I mean, any serving Singaporean son, right? Whether in the army or in the police or in the civil defense, I'm sure they have a fair share of ghost stories. Yeah?
One of the most, I would say, classic ghost story for me. I wouldn't say it's a ghost story lah, but it's something that really happened, like deja vu kind. There were 2 incidents actually. Okay? So these are not actually scary kind of thing. But one thing happened was I was in Tekong, bro, BMT. Okay. So one incident happened was that it was lights off, everybody's asleep. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was in Tekong, and then as you know, my bunk bed was near to the window, bro, near to the door.
I know.
Main door.
It's here.
12 beds.
It's the door, right? It's your bunk is here.
Exactly.
Okay. Right.
So I'm near the window lah.
Yeah.
So the door. I was lying down. The door open, bro. Door open.
You mean like?
Just door open.
Okay.
Door open.
You thought someone came in?
Yeah. And basically, somebody did came in.
Okay.
It's a small kid, bro.
You saw?
Yeah. Small kid, budak kecil. Okay, budak kecil, bro. Small kid.
Okay.
So this budak kecil, small kid.
You saw like live or you were in a dream?
Okay. I would say in a dream, bro. In a dream. Because this thing, I say it felt so real is because why? When I was so-called in this dream, everything was so real, bro. It's like
you're basically dreaming about the same place you are in.
I'm sleeping.
Yes, okay.
The deja vu thing.
I got it. Yeah.
So my uniform was hanged there.
So everything was the same.
I say my body, sleeping, the boxes, what color, all that. Everything is
the same. But it's just subconsciously.
Subconsciously.
Okay, yeah. All right.
So
got it.
During this subconsciously moment, the door opened. Door open. This small kid went in. When he went in, then after that, macam tekong ada budak kecil je. Naturally, you won't think that there is a small kid in tekong, bro. And this kid, was like, how I put it, if I remember him, plus minus like Ju-on, bro.
Face very pale.
Face very pale.
Topless.
Yeah.
Only with shorts.
Short hair.
With shorts.
With shorts, but it felt more to like if I remember clearly, it was one thing like a bottom half of a baju kurung or something like that lah.
Wow.
That's just what I remember.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So this kid went in, one round, bro. So he went one round and suddenly he come to me. So he didn't come to me, and I was like, I look at the kid lah, just like, oh, fuck, kind of thing. So so after that, this kid look at me. Then I start to baca ayatul kursi.
Okay.
So when I start baca ayatul kursi, sekali he look at me, bang, baca ayatul kursi bang.
He knows that you're doing it. He knows you're reciting. Okay,
exactly, bro.
Yeah.
So I was like, I look away lah. Then he put his hand on my chest, bro.
Yeah.
The moment he put his hand on my chest, I felt immobilized. So I was jammed, bro. I could not move, nothing. I tried to shout for my buddy so he couldn't hear me. Nothing, no voice would come out. So after that, he took off his hand and he went off. So I was still in the dream,
Yeah.
So it was like Revelin wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
5 o'clock, I opened the cupboard. I see the palm of the boy on my chest.
So,
but this is still my dream, bro. This is still in my dream.
Okay.
So the actual time
when you woke up,
I woke up. I straight away went to the mirror to check.
Nothing.
So my friend said, "Asal, you handsome sangat apa?" So I was like, there was nothing, bro.
Oh.
But that felt so real.
I mean, it could happen. It could have happened, but in a subconscious way.
Exactly. It felt so real. And the second time was, it was not actually a night time. It was actually a daytime. So this also was a deja vu moment.
Deja vu. Okay.
So it's like once again, I was asleep, taking a nap, bro.
You should be sleeping a lot, bro. Sure,
so I was asleep, bro.
Yeah.
I was asleep in the afternoon, taking a nap. Penat, bro.
Okay, understand.
So then there was this thing happened while sleeping. Somebody kicked my ass, bro.
Huh? Sorry.
Somebody kicked my ass, bro.
Literally
kicked my ass, bro. While I
Boom,
was sleeping.
like that,
Boom.
Okay, then.
So when I woke up, I hear in my ear, Saja Meja is coming. Saja Meja is coming.
Okay.
Don't sleep. That's what I heard lah. Okay. So I was like, aku terus told my buddy wake up, can wake up properly. Why I need to kick? I told him that I honestly thought that I was kicked, and I was
Okay. So you thought it was a buddy that kicked you up lah.
And then he was folding his Smart 4. Then he's like, siapa saya tenang kau? Aku tengah fold Smart 4 sel. Then few seconds later, I hear a boy, this guy, running past the corridor. Hey, don't sleep. Saja Meja coming. So that was in a sense like a
Sixth sense movement,
Yeah, it was. I think it gave me a heads up.
Oh, that's a nice ghost, bro. He was looking out for you,
Exactly. So lucky, bro.
If not, you kena, bro.
But it was quite. I was finding the kick lucky. I was not, paralyzed whatever from the kick, bro.
Why? I don't think so, lah. Why would you be paralyzed by a kick?
No, we don't know, bro. This kind of thing, when they touches you, the amount of power they have, boom, melayang, bro. Why I say this? It happened to my cousin.
I know, bro. We
happened to my cousin, bro.
I know, bro. Hey, we spoke about it before.
Yeah, the video.
In our video, lah. It's supposed to be a ghost story, but it went sideways. It went down.
Yeah.
You guys can check it out.
You can check it.
Okay, lah. But that's good. Like, I mean, bring the stories, bro. Right? From my perspective, I don't think these are spirits. These are jinns, bro. I believe it. I believe these are jinns. Yeah. So I've heard stories, or I've heard some asatizas or ustads say that they also, this jinn also have their own community in their own world. Okay. So they actually live in another dimension. Yeah. So they are just like us, meaning they have their own communities. They even have jinns or Muslims. They're just like us. But they say, but whatever that, when they come into this world, right, bro? When they come in, okay. Okay, wait. When they come into this world, right? Only the oldest jinns are able to materialize in our world.
Oh.
Yeah. One of the oldest and stronger. That they can materialize and you can see their
It's like
whatever form that they take.
1,000 over years kind of.
Yeah, probably. And whatever you see, the Pontianaks, these pochungs, this is not their real form, bro. Yeah. We do not know what their real form is. But normally when you see all these spirits, right, they are actually adopting the thing that scares you, bro.
Okay.
Macam let's say for example, you fear the Pontianak, right? They will come as a Pontianak. You fear pochung, they will come as a
So
pochung.
mind fuck you lah, basically.
Yeah, they want to disturb you, basically. So, and when they come into our realm, they are at their weakest, bro. Because this is not their usual realm. Okay? And when they come into our realm, the laws of physics also applies to them. Meaning, they can be touched, bro. They are not corporeal. They are not spiritual. Like, that's bullshit, bro. They can be touched.
If they come to our realm.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can touch them, you can smash them. Yeah, true. I mean, if you talk from an Islamic perspective, there are certain stories from the Sirah, the Prophet's companions, and the people from that. Yeah, they actually do that. Smash the jinn with the hands. Yeah.
Damn.
The sword. Yeah. Even our Prophet has also managed to remember the jinn Ifrit.
Yeah. Correct.
He go and grab him by the throat, and he say he can feel the saliva dropping down. So they can be touched, bro.
I heard this story, bro. Funny one.
I mean, that's why I say. About because I heard this from people from the Ruqyah specialists and the asatizas who are well adept in Islamic exorcism. And then again, we
need to get one of these guys.
Yeah, we need to get a Ruqyah guy. Because we are really interested in Ruqyah specialist people who do this for a living and who do this to actually help the Ummah. You can come into our show and actually let us more in depth on the perspective of Islamic exorcism and how and the theory and disprove the theory of spirits is more and actually it's more of jinns. It'll be fun, bro. So we can educate our people, the masses. Like what they can actually do if they have this issue, hauntings, or maybe even black magic, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It still exists in this day or age,
Black
it
magic,
does, yeah. And black magic, if you see the history, it predates back to the Babylonian days, bro.
When you were saying things like jinns and all that, bro, and then you say that they are the ones that usually so-called whatever you fear, they form that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about toyols?
Toyol is actually also another form of jinn, because jinns they have like a lot of races. For toyols, I know people use, but toyols, bro, is a contract, bro.
Yeah.
They are not meant to be seen. It's a contract between the person and the jinn itself in which a toyol, in which they say, okay, they bound by a contract, means you provide me whatever you can, but you have to also give him whatever that he wants, bro. It's basically a contract with the shaitan, bro.
Okay, I have this story, bro. Our toyol story.
Oh.
Okay, but then take it with a pinch of salt, right? A handful of salt,
A handful of salt. Okay.
So this story, when I was laughing my ass off when I heard the story,
This is a comedy story, bro.
It's so called, bro.
Okay,
it was not supposed to be. But sorry,
Okay, let's say it.
Okay, so this toyol story is that my friend at one time wanted to have a toyol.
Okay.
Okay, so he had this guy named Pakcik Farid lah. Okay, so Pakcik Farid ni, he's in Malaysia.
Okay.
Okay, so his relative in Malaysia. Then Pakcik Farid said, if you want toyol, I got one lubang
Okay.
toyol.
Okay.
And my friend's like, okay, I can lah.
But why your friend wants a toyol?
I gotta get rich quick, easy scheme kind of shit.
So he wants a toyol to give you money lah.
So called lah.
Okay.
So this Pakcik Farid brought this guy from Thailand, bro. Okay, so this guy from Thailand.
That is not Korea already, bro. It's Kumantau, right? What do you call it?
I think plus minus roughly is around there lah.
Yeah.
So this guy from Thailand came. He came and he just came with a bag, bro. Okay, like a A4 size bag kind of thing, sling bag.
Okay.
That's what he came with, and then so my friend went to JB lah.
Okay.
So this guy came, and then my friend literally saw, bro. This is what he said.
Okay.
He said the Thai guy came. He took out a bamboo kind of roll, like a bamboo roll. He put it on the table. The bamboo open. There was a miniature toyol, bro. From there.
Alive.
He woke up. He looked weird lah. Like where is this area kind of thing. Like somewhere. So my friend was like
shocked.
This thing moves,
Of course, I
mean, he never expected. I guess. Sometimes you see
yeah.
movies and all that, but you never
Correct.
see something live. That's what he said. You see live.
Okay.
So the plan was, I think, the price for that Toyo I think I can't remember the exact. I don't know what it was 10K or something like that.
So expensive.
I don't know. That's what I remember.
So your friend paid that amount.
This is what the story goes lah.
Okay.
So my friend went and he said, okay lah. So then the Thai fella asked lah. He speak English lah.
Yeah.
He said, where you want to take? He said he planned a place Singapore lah. Then the Thai fella, Singapore? Then the friend said, yeah lah. Oh, this one only can take Malaysia ringgit only.
How come, bro?
There was some contract.
What contract?
Don't even the contract, bro. So the Malaysia ringgit. I tengok pakcik balik lah. Alamak, pakcik balik. Salah orang pula. Cakap, aku nak Singapore, sial, aku kan nak Malaysia ringgit.
So that means the Toyo can only take money Malaysia ringgit only.
Malaysia ringgit.
Singapore dollars don't recognize.
Don't recognize or cannot take or what. So after that, like, sorry. Mana dah calm down.
All the way from Thailand.
So my friend just give him the bus fare lah, to go back lah. The next time panggil potato.
So a wrong medium you call
wrong follower You know the currency exchange rate, bro.
Okay lah, but then again, this is just a word of caution and advice. I mean, do not dabble in such things.
Yeah.
Because,
but I was told also that usually these things, you know, I actually had a friend last time, bro, whose father was rich. So people always used to scare me when I was a kid. When I was a kid, he said that, you know why not? Boy J too rich. Namanya J lah. So I said, I don't know. The name start with J lah, bro. So I said, I don't know. He said, you don't believe? On Thursday night, outside the house got one tong. You open the tong, you see what inside. So the story was that his father simpan toyol.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't have the guts to open lah.
But is it true?
I don't know.
Or was it just a myth?
I honestly do not know.
Yeah.
Because why? They said that my friend's dad was he was just working a regular job. I think it was like a cleaning supervisor or something like that. Okay. But then you know, he was living a so-called lavish lifestyle. Because my friend he was staying in those kind of what do they call it? Jumbo mansionette, bro.
Wow, that's a that's a lot of money.
So people start to question, you know, people always have the hurtful thinking, how come this fella work normal job but then exactly. So there can be lots of ways why people have their money, business sideline, whatever. But you know, people being people, they start to say all this kind of thing.
Wah, ni sisi bantu you.
Exactly, So
Mesti ada jin.
then just because the fella had a tong outside the house, then people also say,
I think the toy inside.
padahal the tong beras ke apa.
Yeah, that's why. Sometimes people, I think it's just humans to
being jealous, bro.
Jealous,
they're being jealous.
It's true. And then they will come up with some story.
I'll be honest, I was also jealous, bro.
Just to fit bias.
Because why? Because when I go over to his house, you know, he always had the latest game, like PS1, latest game console. And then he was the first person I knew, personally back then, many years ago, who had a laptop, bro.
Wow, laptop was that luxury back then?
So it was like, I think, over $5,000 back then.
Yeah.
So it's like, lah, laptop sehari ni ada.
So are you still in contact with him?
No, bro.
So do you know what happened to him?
I don't know that, but I assume he's still alive lah. I'm just assuming lah, but I don't know. But I think maybe he got married, got kids already.
Yeah, probably, So Boy J, if you're still around, hit him up. Okay, we would love to hear from you. Please tell us, is it true? Was it a toyol or just your father was just hardworking and probably get his riches by other means, like investments and all, right? Or maybe side business, hustle. So Boy J, if you're here, we want to hear from you. Let's smash this rumor. Yeah.
But okay, one thing also I'm not share, bro. Back to like those kind of NS stories, you know. Like I said, in certain things in NS doesn't necessarily scare you because it's like it's just weird circumstances. Why I would say this? Example, I give you one. You sweep the floor, you find a long piece of hair. Then you see people. All your bunkmates are bald, bro. GI.
Yeah,
so
that's
where
true.
does this long hair comes out?
I mean, I had similar experiences before, and
the only thing that I can fathom is that maybe the long hair of when the parents come over, then go inside the bunk, the hair drop. This is what the only thing that I can fathom, bro.
I mean, from a logical perspective, but we can also debunk that. Like, I mean, they are not just newbies, bro. I mean, they were there for weeks, and there are no females inside. Yeah. I mean, we had that similar experience before. Remember? Do you remember? We don't want to mention a camp, but yeah. So
okay.
you had that similar experience before. Remember?
Apa panjang
Yeah. You brought biryani. I still remember you brought biryani because you were outside. Okay, and I was in camp.
All right.
Okay, and then I just finished a run, and then he said, "Hey, faster lah. I bought biryani. Aku dah lapar ni, nak makan." Okay, then I came in, and we sit down. We had our biryani, and then I still remember that you finished your food first. I was still eating.
Okay.
And then you said after because you always smoke after you finish eating. You had your cigarette here already. I remember. And then I was eating. And I was like, eh? Then I suddenly hold this long strand of hair, bro.
Okay.
Then I said, bro, where did this come from, man? And there are no girls who came to our bunk, bro.
Yeah, true.
All of them were guys.
True.
And then you were like, huh? Hey, your cigarette fall down. You like, yeah.
Now, these kind of things, you see, like, where can you explain? I mean, if you talk about being maybe it's a hair very long ago, hair should disintegrate after a while. Like,
but I think probably the hair. I think we threw the hair outside the. I think it became so common already that we thought like it's just another thing, right?
Yeah.
We didn't after living there for so long, then it didn't become that scary really, bro.
Then also there were times where like even my own sergeant, he in Tekong for his own reason, he's a Chinese dude, he does not eat pork anywhere out of the cookhouse. This is from him, coming from him, no.
Yeah.
So when I asked him, Sergeant, why you never eat pork outside the cookhouse? He said during when he was in suspect, this event happened to him lah. So he was saying that he ate pork in the jungle. In the jungle
but
so
is it his own pork, right? It's not army regulated. Is it not army? Was it from the cookhouse?
I think it was, bro.
It was a fresh ration.
It's a ration. So like, but then they have like styrofoam box they can eat.
Yeah. Okay.
So when he ate, he was telling me that during that night, he wanted to go toilet. So he wanted to go toilet. So no kencing, bro.
Okay.
So he wanted to go toilet sekali. Okay, the Basha tents behind him lah.
Okay. Yeah.
So he go toilet is just in front.
Yeah.
When he go in front, then he finish his business. He turn around, he was lost, bro. Then he start to panic. He was lost, no. He could not see the Basha tent. He could not see anything. Boy. He was in the middle of jungle alone.
Oh boy. Okay.
Exactly. Then he's like, he was calling out people and all that, and he couldn't see it. But he remember very clearly. He said that the Basha tent was just behind. The toilet is just in front. That's about it.
How far can you go?
Exactly.
Normally it's just like around the area. Okay. Yeah.
So so-called he believed that the thing covered his eyes. So-called. So he was walking around aimlessly for 10 minutes, bro. And then finally he lifted up this big branch. Then he saw his Basha tent.
His own?
His Basha tent, all the Basha tents. And then when he turned around, the toilet is there. So the thing so-called played with him for a while,
He was lucky, bro.
Exactly. Lucky he never go to, another world or whatever.
Yeah, man.
That's also interesting. And then they say what they call it, the Bunyan world.
The Bunyan.
Orang Bunyan, something like that.
But I believe the Orang Bunyan is also a jinn, bro.
So you go across, the one is we cross over into
their realm. But I'm not too sure whether it actually happened. Because
I personally have never ever met anyone.
Yeah, I personally have never met
anyone. These are stories which I hear.
Yeah, I've also heard stories that people get lost in the Bunyan world and never come back again. Or people who actually went in for a few hours and they come back, it's like years later.
Yes, really.
Yeah, so if you guys have any stories about the Bunyan, people who actually had encountered this, let us know.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
It'll be good. So we just want to know like how did you cross over? You know,
And what is the origin of these Bunyan people?
Bunyan people to me just jinn, bro.
They're just jinns.
Yeah, jinns. Nothing more, nothing less. Because I mean, as from a Muslim perspective,
there have been cases like I also heard that orang bilang ni suka kau. That kind of thing, like they show
I heard of that.
bro.
So, but I'm really not too sure whether can a human cross over to the other side. You know, I'm not too sure.
Exactly. It sounds like like an English version of Bermuda Triangle, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But
go in
it happen in humans. Yeah. Excuse me. So, I mean, if there was any Ruqyah specialist or anybody who knows about this, like, can you verify this information whether can truly a person cross over and just disappear? Has it ever happened before?
That's why we need to get a Ruqyah fella down. We need
to get a person who knows about this.
Asking questions.
Yeah, asking questions and if he happens to be here before we actually get in a podcast, you guys have any questions for him?
Exactly.
It'll be great. So we can actually actually ease and gets our all those questions that we want to be answered by someone who knows about this. So it's any Ruqyah specialists out there, we would like to have our show. Please come to our show.
Because people also said like in Bunyan case, right, that you can get married to them, they also can cross over.
Get married to them and have kids. But I just don't understand that. I mean, you get married to them, bro.
Right. Okay, so when you say like that, bro, you say have kids, you need to that one,
Yeah, I mean sexual relationship with a jinn, but I'm not sure whether it's possible or not because the jinn that is not like us, no. You know?
But the thing is, okay, question,
yeah.
Who's the one giving birth? The human or the jinn?
I mean, if the guy is a human, then the jinn is to give birth. That's the thing. I'm really not too sure, guys. I mean, is it?
Tapi kalau jin macam salah tengok apa?
Macam mana, bro?
Tengok jantan apa jantan? Salah tak ada problem.
Itu susah sikit
Pekik pula.
Macam mana? Yeah, but I mean, let's be serious. This is something which people want to know lah. Because growing up, I hear stories about this, right, bro?
Yeah.
Even happen in the movies. Some movies also show that, this guy went to this Bunyan world and then he came back and he has a family there. So, I mean, does it really happen or is it just rumors or just
a story,
mythological? Yeah. So it'd be good for someone to actually let us know. But
because if we talk about, like I said, just now back to my sergeant story, when his eyes being covered.
Yeah, that can happen. That can happen.
That actually happened to a colleague of mine who was actually a food panda
rider.
Actually,
food panda riders also, they have a lot of stories, no?
I don't know how true is this, because this fella is like, okay, he's actually a cook. So he told me his friend, not really my friend. Okay, so his friend.
Okay.
So he said that this was not in Singapore, it's in Malaysia.
So the food panda riders from Malaysia?
I don't know if it's a food panda or Grab fella, but it's in Malaysia.
Wow, Malaysia sure a lot of stories, man.
Okay.
Fun.
So the weird thing is that this, whatever it is, it's like, okay, why he went in is this place, bro. It's a bungalow kind of thing.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Damn.
So he went there. This is the address.
Yeah.
So he asked, is this the address? Then after that, the thing, so-called replied, bro. Replied, He said, yes, that's the address. Can you come in and place it in the room or not?
Yeah.
So naturally, the idea is just to drop off the delivery, the food delivery.
Okay.
So he said, okay. Then he asked cash, you see, because it's a cash payment.
Yeah.
So the fella went in. So he went into the compound.
He went into the compound or the house?
The compound first.
Okay, the compound.
He was outside the gate. He went into the compound, entered the house. House door open, bro. Okay, house door open. So he like typical Assalamualaikum. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then nobody reply. Then he said that I'm in the house now.
He went inside the house.
I went inside the house. But he said don't know where to put, you see. So this thing replied to him. On your left there is a stairs. Take the stairs. Go to the second floor.
Bro, but why you do that?
Exactly, that's the thing. So at first he was so weird but when questioned generally people won't do that, you see. But he said that at that moment of time, it wasn't eerie because the lights, everything was on.
But why would she want to text you? She can just come out. What?
Exactly lah. So this fella was so-called kind enough lah. Then he went. The person said the first door on the left. I opened the door. I just placed it on the table.
Okay.
So that's the thing. We open the door, place it on the table. After that, when he want to leave, he got lost.
But the cash?
Exactly. The cash was there.
Oh, cash was there. So he took the cash already.
So he took the cash already.
You want to leave?
When he want to leave, he got lost, bro. He couldn't find his way already.
What happened?
So he just he said the explanation given was just that after I came out from the door, it was just supposed to be beside the stairs, you know. But I didn't see stairs anymore. So I saw a corridor. I walked. I walked corridor. Then he was walking around. Then this time he started to freak out already. So that is when he messaged a friend of his. So the friend of his, he said, hey, can you please help me? I'm stuck in this place as well. So then the friend said, don't bluff lah. You stuck in this kind of place. He said, no, serious bro, help me.
Okay.
So he said, where are you? He said, I'm at this place. So when the fella Google that place, the place was very long abandoned, bro.
So it was an abandoned house?
It was like an abandoned house. I don't know who uses the address, but it's abandoned, nobody stays there kind of thing.
Oh man.
So finally, when the fella reached down there, this was a bit scary lah. And luckily, the second so-called Grab driver who came, when he came to help his friend, so-called he came to help his friend, kawan motor kat luar, dia nampak. So he said, I'm outside.
Okay.
So the friend said, I'm inside, can you help me not? Lucky he didn't go in.
Yeah. Because if he goes in, he'll be lost also.
He lost also. Most likely he will be like that, bro.
Yeah.
Then you bring in people.
Yeah. Everybody lost inside.
Exactly. So after that, the fella just, what he did, he just on his, he had a speaker with him. So he on the azan, the speaker, then he asked the person, can you hear the azan or not? Then the fella said, you try to walk your way towards the sound of the azan.
Oh, so it's a guiding.
Like a guide,
like a beacon. Okay.
So he said, I can hear, okay, I'm blasting at full volume now. You just come to the, so when he came all the way, and then finally he opened his door to keluar by tepi the house, the side of the house, he came out and he managed to find his location way. Dia muka dah pucat kind of thing. Dia pun dah start nangis, bro. Pasal
sure.
I think he was just panicky lah. That that this thing, but then he's like, the friend said, come on, let's go. So after that, when they was told the house was abandoned, bro. So
did he reply to the person?
No, he never replied but it's just that he was lost. And then that's the shitty part So I don't know, is what I assume is could be somebody is playing a prank on him, saying could this be. Is the address. Send here. But then the part which question mark is that how he get lost, that part question mark. Could be the fella know this place has this kind of so-called when you go in this might happen to you.
But cannot be that the hantu order the Grab, right?
Lapar ke?
Cannot be So probably like someone played a prank on him, but then it happened. A supernatural thing happened to him. Thing. So how is he? Is he okay now?
Okay. I mean, I never heard much of him but I think he's okay lah.
So Grab drivers, Food Panda drivers.
You got your stories so you can share.
Thank you. I mean, thank you so much for bringing us food.
Not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy job. I know how guys hustle, and then somehow you have to contend with supernatural things right?
Exactly.
Makes it more harder. So any drivers, Food Panda guys, Grab drivers, any good stories, like very scary stories or mysterious stories, share with us. We would like to hear from you, bro?
Yeah, sure, guys. You guys can leave your number. You want to us to contact you, also can.
Yeah, no problem.
Sure.
We're good to go. We can have you in our show, so let's still talk. Yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, I think we summed up this so-called edition of these paranormal stories.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if you guys want more paranormal stories, we'll try to make it more, bro.
Yeah, because we are not professionals,
Yeah, we're not Ghostbusters,
exactly.
But
we try to get the job done.
Yeah, get the job done. Yeah.
So if anybody out there also who knows someone who does ruqyah, and do let us know. You can contact the person as well, and hopefully bring them on the show to enlighten everyone.
Then we can like do an interview, or we can ask him questions, or maybe he can share his experiences. I mean, it'd be good to know also. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, with that being said, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Paki Bros.
Paki
See you guys
Bros,
next episode.
Signing out. See ya.
See you. And Happy New Year.
Okay. That's nice. That's a jump, bro.